Hey, welcome to Mike's Trains. This is a basic idea of what the train station, the platforms, and everything from the past series are going to look like once they're in place. So this is a basic look at how that's going to be. I really do like the way this looks. That being said, we ended the train station series last week, and because that's basically all built. Now the process is going to be getting all of that stuff built into the layout, and I think that's going to start. I'm kind of undecided whether I want to begin a whole new series on getting all this into place or continuing on with the train station scenery. This is just going to be as an update video, and I just wanted to give you a look as to how that's all going to look, and just some of the things that have to happen at this point to make all of this look right. So why don't we take a closer look at what has to happen to get this all done. Okay, so first of all, the first thing that needs to happen is, other than the obvious that these wires need to be dealt with, the first thing that needs to happen is all of this track work needs to get painted. I'm going to start with that. And a little effect, I didn't foresee it, and there's nothing I can do about it, is these light poles that are right here. When I put them through the plastic, when I ran them through the roadway up here, all right, the light poles, these all went just fine. The mounting part of the pole that goes down in was about as long as this is thick. So I didn't have a problem with them sticking out. Unfortunately, with these light poles here, they hang down a little further than I would like. So that just means I'm going to have to dig out. Fortunately, this is all cork, and I just need to mark off my areas and just dig out a trench in there for these to sit down flat, and then drill for the wires, and the wires will drop down underneath. That alone is going to be a project for me. But after all that's done, so this gets painted, these wires get dealt with, then the next thing to deal with is right over here. So looking at this right here has to be a mountainside, and this is going to be mountain as well, and I have to put a tunnel portal in over here and one on the back side as well. So this all needs to be built, and I'm probably going to show you on video how that all gets done, how I'm going to do it. But there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to add to the video, such as making the rock castings. I'm going to make some castings like I did on these rock castings. I'm not going to, video all of that. I've done it before. I don't think I need to do it again. So we're going to leave that be. I'm just going to do it. And then once that's all done, then I need to get the wiring for this whole train station from underneath this board here down to under the layout down here. And that's, again, drilling holes and getting everything mounted in there. And then I can light it and give you a look-see as to how that's going to look. But this also entails this fascia here. I have to cut this fascia off. I have to, let's see. I'm going to cut this fascia probably back to here, and I'm going to remove it all the way back down to probably over here somewhere. And I'm going to install a new piece that will actually reflect the mountain that I have to build that goes across here, and then it's eventually going to come back down, so it'll raise up, it'll go across, and then it'll come back down and blend right into the regular fascia. So I have to make a new piece to fit over this, and I haven't decided yet how exactly I want to do that. So this is why I'm just giving you a quick update as to what's going on. And then definitely on a future project, let me show you what I got in mind. Okay, so you can see my whole train yard right here. There's the roundhouse up here. Okay, and that we're going to do more with. We're just at a standstill because of the train station. So you go from the roundhouse and we come around and we go right into the train station right here. There's the platforms and there's the building. Now what I'd like to do, there's a lot of turnouts in there. I haven't put motors in yet, switch motors, but I will. And here's what comes in here. So this shelf I had built a long time ago to control turnouts that I have. I have, as you can see, I have a crossover right here which goes to a crossover that's in the back over here. I have another one here. This was another crossover. This actually went from this track here that we removed. It was right in place right here. And it went into the old station setup. So we removed that. So this switch down here no longer goes to anything. But what I would like to do, I added this shelf as a mounting place, and just a shelf if I'm down here and I bring a drink with me or something and I want to mess with stuff. I have a place to set things that's not on top of the layout. Well, I've had a change of mind, like everything I do here, and I always seem to want to take things to a higher level than where I'm at. So here's my idea with this, is I want to build this up. Okay, I want to put a slanted plexiglass thing here, and I want to close off the front, and what I want to do is put in a control panel for all the switches in the train yard, and I want to use touch switches. If you haven't seen those, they're really nice. I put them on my father's layout. I like them. They're so nice. They work well. And they're easy to install. So I want to do an install with those on here, and I want to make the panel for it right here. And I'd like to get rid of these toggle switches that I have on this fascia right here and replace them with touch switches on the top here. So that's a future project that's gonna happen. I just don't know when. If you're interested in that, stay tuned, because that will be coming. So this is just letting you know what's going on, and to give you a better idea as to where we're going with this whole thing. I know some wanted to see it in place and what it's going to look like. I also have some ideas as far as bringing this roadway into the backdrop down here. I have ideas and I have a plan for all of that stuff, but like I said, I haven't decided where I want to add it. If I want to start a new series or if I want to add on to an existing series, because this is going to be a lot of parts in itself. So, you know, sit tight with it. Be patient. I'll get to it all, most definitely. I have a lot of stuff to do that's going to be off camera. Dropping the wires for the platforms, getting those glued in, the tracks painted, and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to leave that be. I'm not going to film it. I think we're going to pick this up with building this section underneath the roadway here, and then we'll move on from there into the rest of the train station and yard. So that's going to be it for this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Please like to have all those new subscribers coming in. So until next time, happy modeling.